officer had been in the pilot monitoring position. The captain was flying the aircraft.
Hey guys, good afternoon to you. It is 1:22 here on your Friday. And today we are reacting to this week's Friday's Break episode called Grass and Pebble. So let's check it out.
All this kind of normal communication which I knew all the people. So I'm just part of all my life.
See your driver's license, please.
Oh my gosh. I was like, why is this person revving next to me? I was so scared.
Well, what we were doing was we were videoing you on your phone.
I'm sorry. You know what? Do you see my phone keeps ringing? I'm very sorry.
That's okay. But that's
you
what,
Frank?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hi.
She's like, "Are you Frank?" Yes, he is.
Oh my God. So,
I am sorry.
but yeah, so that's why we were driving next to you, so that the cameraman could get video of you texting. So when I write you a ticket, and you're like, "Oh, it wasn't me." I was like, "Oh,
No,
I got video."
I wasn't texting. I was declining. My son, see how he keeps calling me?
Oh yeah.
He's calling and calling and calling. He's 17. He's kind of throwing a fit right now. So I keep hitting decline. I'm not texting. I'm sorry.
Hi. Any reason that you're parked halfway in the road?
What was that?
You.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, halfway on the road. Like, here's the road, and she's like over here. It's like, come on.
I don't have to think about this one. It's a yes.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how else. I don't know what other language to say that in. I'm in a car that's lower than yours. I'm pretty sure you could drive over 3 blades of grass and a pebble. What I don't want you to do is get rear-ended by a car since you're literally stopped in the roadway. So pull over here a little bit. Man, look at that. By the way your rim looks, this is not the first thing you've run over. All right. Well, I'm Deputy Slope. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. The reason I stopped you is the speed limit on this road's 45, and your speed was like 67, 68, 69.
That's
all
fast.
the way from the other side of Randolph all the way here. And you have a super tinted windshield.
Speak Spanish?
No.
I hate that. It's like at AMC when they say "habla español." It's like the only language I understand is English. It's like if you have a license in Arizona, you understand English.
Oh, I speak English. I speak English aquí en Estados Unidos. ¿Tiene licencia? ¿Dónde México?
Yeah.
Yo necesito, por favor, manejando más despacio.
Okay.
Okay. Adiós, señor. Hi.
Hi, Frank.
Hi.
I saw you. I was like, oh my God. I'm nervous, but I'm like, it's Frank. I'm trying to get my insurance to pull up.
All right. Well,
I don't know what I did.
so I stopped you for a couple different reasons. You have a tinted windshield.
Okay.
You have a giant crack across your windshield, and both your side windows.
The tint he's talking about is the amount of light from the outside that goes into your car. So the average range is about 30%. And on your windshield, they have the tint stroke, which goes about down to here. So if you have tint all the way around your car, that's limo tint. So of course he's going to talk to you about that.
I try to stay out of the trouble.
Well, the window tint just drew my attention. You were like a beacon of Arizona violation. And see your driver's license, please. All right. Did you not have your
Like a
seatbelt
landscaper
on?
here.
You know why I couldn't tell? Because you have tinted windshield and tinted side windows and all the tint everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can say an excuse, but
it's not. It's not going to work. Yeah, it's not. So I'm Deputy Slope. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit.
okay.
What I'm going to do is I happen to have my tint meter with me. So the legal percentage of light from outside to inside is 30%. Okay, so what they're looking for is 30% of the light from outside needs to be able to get inside. This is going to be like 2 or 5. So 5% of the light that's outside is inside. It's pretty much considered limo tint. And then you also obviously while you were sitting at that light, I couldn't see through your windshield because you have all that tint on your windshield also. So you see these little marks that are up here. There's like a little mark on there somewhere. That's as far down as you can have a tint strip down on your windshield. So you're getting a citation just for having improper material on both your windows and your windshield. You know it's illegal. The 5% obviously with the tint meter that proves that. Dude, thanks for being cool, man. Yeah, man, I love pictures.
My wife won't believe it.
Oh, she'll believe it when you bring out one of these. Dude, thanks for being cool, man. Listen, drive safe today.
I will.
Thanks. Even though today we're out giving tint tickets, which I normally don't do, I've taken a bunch of pictures of people today. That right there was my first time that someone's taken their hat off their head and asked me to sign it. So first autograph ever. Every day we take pictures all over Santan Valley, all over Casa Grande and Eloy, looking for, as we're out just doing our job or writing people tickets, and we have a good enough relationship with the citizens here that I'm out, I write them a ticket, we still get a citation, we still get a selfie, and we have these great moments that are on the side of the road. So that was the first, that was something new.
And that's good that he has a great relationship with his community. And also, speaking of community, if you guys are liking what we do, like what we're doing here, YouTube needs to know. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know whether or not if you ran into me in public, and whether or not you would want an autograph. So now let's check out episode 116. Or excuse me, 117.
The thrust reverse might not be available on landing. Okay. They did the right thing. They read the checklist, and the checklist said you can continue the flight. The ground stuff. It's probably moisture or something. Because it's not just on, it's moving on and off.
Well, there, see your driver's license, please.
Frank, how are you, bud?
Well, good.
Never thought I'd meet you this way.
Well, you're driving around in a car with limo tint on your windshield.
Well, just for future reference, for those of you that are thinking of going to like Pinal County, Arizona, it's like a trip on someone from New England. That's probably the only way that you'll be able to meet him unless you make other arrangements with Sheriff Lamb. Which, by the way, as I mentioned before, that might be a trip somewhere down the line from TF Green, and of course, courtesy of Southwest.
In Santan Valley, you are going to get stopped. John Q. Citizen was like, hey, did you see that? And I didn't see it as I was pulling up, but once it was brought to my attention by a totally unrelated citizen, he was like, hey, I have a handicap placard and I can't fit in that spot. And I was like, let me address this for you, sir. So, violation of handicap parking privileges in the future. When you're in a parking lot the size of 6 football fields with no one in it, that you
get lazy.
Yeah, you could swing a dead cat and hit 8 parking spots that are empty. I mean, there's a guy with a horse trailer there that took up 8 spots. I'll go high five that guy because he said, hey, I'm going to take up a whole bunch of spots. I'm not going to park here. And thanks for leaving your seatbelt on. I really appreciate that. Just makes life so much easier.
Well, I didn't plan on getting out of the vehicle.
You know, I say that same thing.
Right. On a traffic stop, you're usually never going to get out of your car unless they ask you to. So, like, usually short and sweet, 5 minutes. Give him your stuff. He goes back, writes your ticket or whatever, and then gone.
To people, and they're like, "Well, I took my seatbelt off." I'm like, "You're not going any. Like, you're gonna stay safe in there, and I'm gonna be out here, and we're not gonna switch spots here." Any idea why I might have stopped you?
I had my phone on speaker. I was talking with my son, so that's why I'm actually headed right now.
You were certainly holding your phone directly up in front of you while you were driving.
Yeah, I had on speaker. Yes, am I not supposed to?
You're not supposed to manipulate your phone at all while you're driving. Your first one is for operating a vehicle while using a portable wireless communication device, because you are holding it.
Hands-free law, have that here in Connecticut as well. So literally, as I mentioned in one of the other live streams with this same issue, if you have a windshield phone holder that you can actually hold your phone in your windshield, and then you can ask it to, like, say, like, you know, like, hey, Google, play, or like, you know, you could ask it to, like, oh, play Spotify or, text mom or something like that. That's okay. But actually doing this when you're driving, not okay. In fact, it's very dangerous.
Manipulating it with your hand while you're driving, and then no current registration because it expired. I feel like those are the same words. Any questions I can answer for you right now? All right. Thank you so much for wearing your seatbelt and drive safe. So that lady wasn't very happy with me writing a citation while she is driving, holding her phone. So reading straight from Arizona law, it says a person physically holds or supports.
The critical question now, can the engine data reveal why the motor pilots suddenly lost control of their plane? Sundays on the Smithsonian Channel. Air disasters is all new.
Supports with any part of the person's body. So if you are holding or supporting with a part of your body, like your arm and your hand, you can't use a wireless communication device. That's it. It's super simple. Try not to drive like, all right? I don't know any other way to say that, but that person called you in as a aggressive road rage because you're doing all sorts of crazy. Right?
If you want to be real,
I'm always real, man.
He's always real.
One. That's it, man.
nah. So I mean, I know you probably doing your job, but I mean, that fool right there on what is that road over there?
Gary.
Yeah. So he pulled out, bro, and literally his whole trailer and truck.
I get it, but but I mean, you gotta pull out somehow. I mean, might that have been the safest? No. But what is that? That's nothing. It's a civil traffic violation, if anything.
Correct.
Right? Now, road rage is a misdemeanor. It's something you could be arrested for again. So you took something civil and turned it into something criminal. You ever seen Bad Boys? Man, you need a woo-saw, man. You need to get some feng shui, get some plants, right? Get in there, just rub your ears and be like, man, it's not that bad. These people ain't that bad. It's not a big deal. You need to take a step back and you need to be like, look, there's people in the world and you can't control them, but what you can control is how you react to them, right?
At 78.29.
Only got 50.
We'll be right back.
Only $22.87 to go.
Hello.
It would be faster with the Empower app. Empower Cash Advance gives you up to $300 instantly. No late fees, interest, or credit checks.
I got money. Keep the cheese puffs, but leave out the broccoli. Get Empower Cash Advance up to $300 instantly. Download the Empower app today.
I had lost about 50 pounds and kind of stalled. And then a friend said, "You want to look at it?"
Right? It's a philosophy called stoicism, right? And it's having control over yourself. That's the biggest thing you can control. To control yourself. You got any questions about anything?
Nah, just a picture.
Yeah, man, let's get a picture.
Well, guys, that's the biggest thing, that is controlling your emotions on the road, and especially something controlling your emotions, especially at work as well. Well, if you guys would like more videos like this, especially later on tonight, please like, comment, and subscribe. And coming up in about 20 minutes, we will do today's worship service where I talk about when enough is enough. But until then, Nick here wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon and have a great Friday. As we say, see you in a little bit from Lebanon.